Hey, thanks for joining in today. Today we're going to change the front brakes on this 2019 Dodge Ram. Pretty simple and basic to most brake changes. Disc brake change. We got some new brake pads to put on there. So, thanks for joining in. All right, first thing we got to do right here is we're going to jack it up, maybe a couple inches off the ground, get the wheels off. Put on a couple jack stands, both fronts. Next we have two bolts we got to pull off, and they are located right here. Here and here. And that is the brake caliper. We're going to pull that off. These two bolts, pull it off. It's a 16 millimeter. Okay, once we have these two bolts out, then the caliper just slides off. Should just kind of slide right off. And I usually just sit it right on top right there. All right, now it's important that no one pushes the brakes on the truck while you have this off, or it will compress the caliper. It's important that you don't want to do that when you're changing the brakes, because most likely we're going to have to push these calipers back a little to gain more room. Next, the brake pads actually just slide right off. As you can see, there's only about a 1/16 left on those brakes, so time for new ones. They're not looking very good. These clips snap down in that groove. Most of the time it comes with new ones, so I usually just change those. They're what the brake shoes snap into. All right, here's the new clips. We're gonna pull the old ones off. And put the new ones right back in. They just snap down in there like that. All right, the new pads, they just snap in to these grooves into those clips. Slide right on there. Just like that. Now the problem is the space between your caliper right here and this inside your caliper just got quite a bit bigger, the thickness of your new brake pads. All right, so now we got to compress these calipers in so that they'll actually fit over the new brake pads, because we gained about maybe an inch worth of new brake pad. So what I usually do is I take one of the old brake pads and I just lay it in here, and I take a C-clamp and I just kind of compress both sides in until I gain some room over the, it'll push the caliper in. pushing those caliper pistons right back in just by the C-clamp. All right, as you can see, it compressed those pistons right back in. Next, got to make sure that it'll fit back over your new brake pads. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. All right, now we're gonna put the two caliper bolts back in. Tighten those up. All right, that's pretty easy. Not too bad changing your own brakes most of the time. You also want to check the rotors. These are the rotors right here that the brake pad rides on. You want to look at those. Once they start getting really bad grooves on them or bad edges, it might be time to change those. We'll do another video on those sometime. For now, these ones are in good shape. It's got like 80,000 miles. Not worth changing at the moment. They're nice and flat. They're showing minimal wear, so that's good. Maybe a good time to check out your components on your shocks and also a good time to grease your fittings under here. Okay. We're gonna look at those things. Then we're gonna go ahead and throw this wheel back on. We got one side done. We'll do the other side. All right, thanks for joining in today on Dusty DIY, changing the front brakes on this 2019 Dodge. Not very hard, pretty simple process. Hopefully that helped you out if you need to change the front pads on your vehicle. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell notification. Leave any comments if you'd like, and thanks for watching.